Welcome. To another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Charlotte Hornets. Now here's Ball. And a missed layup. Indiana on offense.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Williams with the screen. The Pacers pull it in. About a minute into this first quarter. And then Turner with the dunk.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Indiana on offense. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And it's Washington missing.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
The three is up. Nembhard, good.
Halliburton, all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Pass to Williams. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner with it. 5 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Martin outside. It's stolen by Hield. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Halliburton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
He takes it in. Pass to Turner. Outside Hield. Halliburton with the ball. To the left wing. Just 2 to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And Clark, Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Now here's Halliburton. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 5 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Martin outside. Back to ball. Pass to Oubre. Martin outside. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Hield. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Nice shot by Turner. 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The 3 from Ball. Pure from 3-point range.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Halliburton with the ball. Oubre picks him up. And here's Turner from the arc. Washington grabs the miss. And here's Ball. Three-pointer. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The Pacers 15.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Man, that one's good. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And the Pacers making a change here.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Pass to Matherin.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Matherin to the paint.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Now Russell. Double team on Russell. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
Thor can't get it to go. Indiana on offense. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Hornets with possession here. Down low. Bouknight can't get it to go. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the inside is Matherin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's ball. Washington, a good look. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside, here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Outside for McConnell. To the paint. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 2. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's ball. After the basket by Indiana. Outside Oubre. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Matherin. McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Ball with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. The kick out to Ball. Matherin with a rebound. Now here's McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Matherin missing. And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A good look from Turner. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Thor. They set the screen. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Over to the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Drills it from deep. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah. I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Russell. Here's Thor. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Left side, Russell. Now here's Jones. Oh, and Turner with a block. Halliburton with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And it's good. 2 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop down. Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Pass to Thor. Outside for Russell. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Halliburton. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Second shot opportunity. Jones with the block. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot by Turner.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
And here's Russell. Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jones has got 7 points.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Now Halliburton. He gets it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana.
The Pacers, 44.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte trailing. Williams with the screen to the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
A nice shot by Smith.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Washington powers it through.
Boy, a fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Out of bounds, Indiana.
Now here's McConnell.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Matherin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Counted from distance. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Jackson, the screen, down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Ball. Out to the right wing. Back to Washington. Pass to Ball. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Jackson gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Washington a screen. Out left to the wing. Puts it up. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Ball with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Ball outside. Washington outside. That three's off the mark. Indiana on offense. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Halliburton goes, and he dunks it down.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what.